Hi there, this is Kenny Roy. I'm recording this video so that you can see just how easy it is to integrate Echelon into your game. So we're going to take this little test game we have called Paranormal Pastures, and we're going to turn it from a regular game that has, nothing for Twitch streamers built in, no motivation for them to play it, no intrinsic value for them other than it might be a fun game, and we're going to turn it into a clear path to pro, so that my players know that the more they play it, the better they get and the more viewers they get when they stream on Twitch. So let me just jump right in. I've already downloaded the Echelon SDK and extracted it to the project. So it's this folder right here. We have this prefab called Echelon Button Prefab. I'm going to put that on my canvas and tell you what it does. It puts together the first 3 steps that you need to do in order to have Echelon integrated. Those are init the plugin and do a Twitch client login, and then open the dashboard. So those first 3 things are taken care of by our little prefab, and you can open it up and see how we do it, but it's the normal flow, the way that it's done in the prefab. You can also use the callbacks of each successful step to reward your players. If you have a free-to-play game, that might be a nice way to do it. But again, it's pretty straightforward once you see. So my prefab needs my tokens. So I'm going to go over to the Echelon developer site, and I'm going to pick up my tokens from the main dashboard. I'm going to pipe them in here. Okay. And that is it for those first 3 steps. So the button prefab automatically does the init, the client login, and on the callback of a successful login, it opens the dashboard. So let's just test that. I'm going to go over here and just click connect, and there we go. So it loads the dashboard and with the logged in player's token. And so now we know that this player is playing Paranormal Pastures, and we know that when they stream, we can use the leaderboard to determine their position in the rewarded streams queue. That means they get more viewers the higher they climb. Okay, so here and automatically a stream appears, and then we'll go back to the game. Now we're almost done. It's like blink and you'll miss it. Let's go back to the code, and then the last step is to determine where in your game you are going to send the metric that determines the order of the leaderboard and what metric that's going to be. Most games, it's natural to send whatever scoring mechanic you have, but this doesn't just have to be a multiplayer or a action game. It can be any genre. One of our first customers is a super cozy, just like single player island building game. So it can be any metric that you want to encourage your players to do that will be used to determine the leaderboard. So in our game, score is very natural. So I determine the score by the remaining health of the portal that you're trying to defend, multiplied by whatever day it is. So the day iterates, each time you survive a night. So I'm just going to insert here this one call, add player stat. Now, add player stat is the most powerful call in the entire SDK, and that's because this is going to determine the order of the leaderboard. So I'm going to just paste this here. This uses the logged in player's token. And instead of sending 10 points, I'm going to send score. And at the beginning of the game, the portal starts with 99 health. So let's go back to the game. Go ahead and click play. Go ahead and connect. That will load in the background. I'm going to pick up my controller and join the game. Ready up. Now I'm playing, and here, look at the console. So, logged in with user Kenny Roy, successfully authenticated. I've got the token back. And then the new stat for player Kenny Roy is 99. So I have just sent my initial score to Echelon. And from now on, the better I do, the better I get at this game, I know that the more number of dashboards will be tuned in to my stream as I stream this game. In other words, we have in less than 5 minutes, transformed this game, which has no attraction to streamers, no intrinsic value, to a path to pro. We call the mechanic play to partner, and it can do wonders for your game. Players will know that they have a chance to become a Twitch star just by grinding your game. So that's it, though. That's it. I mean, I wish there was a little bit more because I want to continue talking, but there's not much. There's not more to show. I will be making other videos that go dive a little bit deeper into the dashboard rewards, how to set these up and how to trigger them in game, the callbacks there, and also the magic moment marketing, which is a brand new brand integration marketplace that we've invented alongside Echelon player rewards, and you're going to love it. But I'm going to cut it off right there, and thank you for watching, and looking forward to seeing all the amazing games as you integrate Echelon. Thanks again. Rock on.